Start talking about them.
Okay, this one here is underinflated.
Yep.
You can see how the shoulder's wearing off and there's more tread on the inside. This one here has got, this axle's moving to cause that.
Yep.
And you can see the difference between the wear that's still left on the tyre and the tracking problem.
Yep.
It goes right across the tread of the tyre.
So what exactly that's from?
That would be movement in a bush.
Yep.
Or radial rebounding on the axle.
Yep. So is that something that you can fix pretty easily,
yeah,
or is
mechanically,
it? Yeah, that's so.
Yeah,
It's just
yeah.
so that's just a matter of checking your vehicles and things like that on a more regular basis and maintenance. Yeah.
You know?
Gotcha.
Then
you've got this one over here then. Just so what's that from?
Well, what it is, it's a it's tracking wrong.
Yeah.
It's tracking down the road, so this is hitting, this side of the tyre's hitting the road first before the other side is, type thing. So it's virtually going down the road like that.
So really, again, that's just looking after your tyres too.
It's just maintenance.
So how much would this guy have lost on these by that happening?
That tyre there, he's probably got another, if that hadn't occurred there, he's probably got another 10,000.
And what, is there a figure on that you could put on that maybe?
In money wise?
Yeah, what would that be, you reckon?
Probably pretty close to, you know, $100 worth of tyre.
Really, yeah. And on 4 tyres, or say it's happening to 2 tyres or whatever.
Well, on this one here, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 tyres out of 2, 4, 6, 8.
8. Yeah, that is. Yeah, okay.
So, you know, this one here, you not really know what it was caused by.
Yep.
But I would say it's underinflated.
Yep.
It's had a puncture in it, and he's driven on it, and the tread's just peeled off.
So it sounds like underinflation is a really big problem, is it?
Critical, yeah.
Yeah. So, and how often should these sort of things be checked?
Every time the trailer goes out.
Really, yeah.
Every
But
time the trailer goes out.
in your experience, what do most people do it? How often?
When the tyre looks doughy.
Yeah, okay.
The tyre looks flat.
So it could be a month or 2 or whatever, yeah.
3 months, you know.
Yeah, okay, yeah. So give us a look at some of these other problems.
These here, this is a typical movement of the axle. Going straight across the tread, opposed to and it's underinflated. Wheel alignment there. You can see the alignment isn't right. There's no tread worn off there. There's shitloads here.
Yep.
Right, same here. We've got a lot of chipping coming out of here because the tyre's not going down the road how it should do.
Yep.
You know?
Okay.
This one here is suffering from the whole lot's underinflated.
Yep. So really checks on the inflation and that.
Inflation's critical, you know, and with low loaders you can put nitrogen in to run the tyre cooler, so you get less of this happening.
So this is on a low loader?
Low loader,
okay,
an expandable low loader, so it can go from 8'2" to whatever width they want.
Okay, gotcha.
And it's putting more wear and stress on the tyres when they do that, but you know.
And then versus these tyres here, they're actually the exact same tyres but new ones.
Yeah.
So the guy's actually come in, he wants these taken, or he's taken these off, he wants these put on, is that right?
Yeah.
And then he's taken these off, so the truck's, or the low loader's sitting back at the depot.
At the depot, waiting for the tyres,
And then, okay. So you're just taking the rims off them, putting them on them, gotcha. Okay, cool.
You know, the way to get him more life out of his tyres would probably to put nitrogen in the tyres.
Yep.
And then tell him that he has to get his vehicle looked at mechanically.
So really, this is something the driver should be doing, maybe policies, procedures put in place, checks that it's happening, you know,
But see, a lot of companies rely on their drivers.
Yep.
And a lot of drivers think the it's a company job to look after the tyres.
Yep.
So no one's really looking after them.
And this is something with the Darra Tyres Fleet Management stuff, we actually can do that for them. Because obviously it's in their best interest to, you know, checking. But obviously, you know, you've still got the drivers that have to look after the thing. You know,
the drivers, ultimately it's the drivers, you know,
responsibility. Because it's a safety issue too. Like you have these things blow off, and that probably would have blown off while you're driving.
Oh yeah, that's how that's happened. You know, but in saying that too, that you can see, like these tyres aren't checked. You're looking at 3,200 worth of tyres that have really got probably another, you know, see that tyre there? Look, that's not even 50% worn. And we're taking it off, you know?
So really, if that was what's that a tyre approximately?
Probably a $400 tyre.
Oh, because it's a Westlake, is it? Which what?
Cheap.
That's
Cheap.
cheap brand.
Cheap,
Okay.
cheap.
So could that be another problem? Is you've gone for a cheap brand, which any problems you're going to have?
No tyre going to stand up to what these tyres are doing.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
The only thing that's saving this guy here is the fact that he does use good ones.
Yep.
And he uses cheap ones. Maybe the cheap ones are used on an axle that are high wearing.
Yep. Okay.
Axle. So he puts some cheaper ones.
Yeah. Okay.
G'day, matey, how you go?
Yeah.
You know, that might be a problem, but you can see the pulling away from here.
Yeah. So what's that?
Well, under inflation.
Under inflation.
You know, normally they can crack around the beam.
So it sounds like, you know, under inflation is one of the big issues here, as well as general maintenance in the axles and the tyres and the mechanical side. Yep.
If you've got a bush that's worn out, you've got an axle that's moving.
Yeah, okay.
You know, and naturally that's how
that's screwing the tyres. Yeah, okay, good. Okay, cool. Cheers.